How we doing today, YouTube? D-Ski from D-Ski Grills back with another cooking video. And today we're cooking up flank steak and awesome colossal shrimp on the Glen Blue 26-inch kettle. But we also have a surprise, folks. We're going to try two new spices from a company called Pit Patriots. Now, Pit Patriots sent me this for a taste test and to give my honest opinion. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So what I want to do, folks, is open up the box, show you some of the stuff that they sent me. The guy who sent it to me, his name is Michael, who works for Pit Patriots. Could be the owner. I didn't get into detail. But Michael reached out and asked me if I would do a taste test of some of his rubs. So I figured we'll do that today while we're making up this awesome flank steak and beautiful shrimp. So let's look in the box real quick, and then we can get seasoning. Okay, folks, so inside the box came a really nice card. It said, D-Ski, thank you for checking us out. Michael. This is a card from Pit Patriots. We also have a few business cards that he sent as well. Now, the website is www.pitpatriots.com. Okay, so we can put that to the side. Now let's see what Michael sent us. Got some bubble wrap. Okay, we got a few goodies in here. Okay, first and foremost, we have an all-purpose seasoning. It is just called Pit Patriots America First All-Purpose Seasoning. The size is 4 ounce, so it's a 4-ounce size of that. This is what we're going to use on our shrimp today, and maybe as our base coat on our flank steak. We also have the All-American Barbecue Sauce. Won't be using this today, but we'll do this in a future cook. Michael sent, looks like wing sauce. It's called Founder's Favorite Wing Sauce. So this is also from Pit Patriots. Looking at the ingredients, it says fresh onions, filtered water, serrano peppers, fresh garlic, distilled vinegar, salt, fresh ginger, and black pepper. All the good stuff for a wing sauce. Last but not least, the All-American Barbecue Seasoning. Now this is definitely what we're going to put on a flank steak. So you know what we'll do. I'll take you to the cutting board. We'll show you how we're going to season. We're going to go out there on a Glen Blue Kettle, set that slow and sear up for a hot sear. We're going to sear these flank steaks, sear these shrimps, then go indirect and let them come up to temperature. I want to thank you as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. Okay, folks, so we are at the cutting board. As you can see, these are the 2 stars of the show, along with these other 2 stars of the show. So here's our beautiful shrimp. We can get that opened up in a second. But first, we're going to go ahead and season our flank steak. I purchased this about 2 weeks ago at Kroger. Immediately put it in the freezer until I was ready to cook it. And I let it slow thaw in the refrigerator for 2 days. You can see it's just like it's fresh straight out the butcher. Beautiful red color. Yeah, this stuff looks great. And I love flank steak. Now flank steak, you can see the nice marbling throughout it. It's a beautiful, rich color. Just the right amount of fat to add flavor, okay? So this is what we have going on. We're gonna do like we always do, and that's come with a little olive oil for our binder first. So we'll get some olive oil going on here. And my thoughts, again, for this flank steak is to use the Pit Patriots All-American Barbecue Seasoning. So let's go with that. I just did a taste test on it, and you can taste heat. So if you're into spicier type rubs, yeah, and a good saltiness to it as well. So let's go ahead, get this on here. We're gonna go with a decent amount all across. But after tasting the barbecue rub, I'm not gonna mix it with the all-purpose. I think this has enough salt content in it already that we can just go with this alone. Good flavor. Can't wait to see how it's going to come out on this flank steak. Okay, so we'll pat that in. Flip and repeat. Come back with our olive oil. And back with the All-American Barbecue Seasoning. It's a very good shaker. I love it when your rubs come out evenly. So this is coming out good, no clumping or anything going on here. Okay, so that's that. I have a tray. I'm going to put this on and let it sit to the side while we get started on our shrimp next. Okay, so we'll let this sit, soak in some of these awesome flavors. That's all we have today going on with the flank steak. We're going to come on back, folks, and what we're going to do here is all-purpose. So we're going to use the all-purpose on our shrimp. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to have to clean. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to take this off camera because these need to be shelled, and I forgot about it. But check out these nice colossal shrimp we have here. So we'll get back together after I do this right here. I'll show you. I'll have to do one right now. Got to take it off, right? So we have the shell still on. They were already deveined, but they still have the shell on. So got a little work to do. But look at these babies once we get them done. Okay? We're going to have some nice, awesome shrimp that we get seasoned up. I'll clean them and get back with you in just a second. Okay, folks, it took about 10 minutes to shell the shrimp. Let me show you what we have. Really nice, colossal shrimp we have here, okay? So the plan is for the seasoning with these shrimp will be to use the all-purpose seasoning by Pit Patriot. Now, I did a taste of this, and this definitely has a nice little kick to it. Lots of robust flavors, peppers, onion. It actually says garlic powder, so an overall really good tasting. It has onion powder, all-purpose seasoning, right? So here's what we're going to do with the shrimp. We're going with a ½ cup of butter. I'm just going to pour that on. And what I did is I heated that up while I was deveining. Well, not deveining, but while I was shelling the shrimp. Then we're going to come back with the Pit Patriot. All right, so we're going to use that right now. Get us a good coat of that because I definitely want this shrimp to be seasoned well through and through. This will be the only spice we use, except we will also add a little bit of parsley. Okay, so we also have some parsley flakes. Love the subtle herbal flavor that parsley gives as well. Okay, so we got all that added. I'll show you how it looks real quick. We'll get it all mixed up together. Okay. Okay, we're mixed up really good. You can see the stickiness from the butter. I'm going to come back with a little bit more of the Pit Patriot all-purpose seasoning, and then we'll let these continue to sit, and I'll meet you guys outside to check out the grill setup. I'll see you guys outside. Okay, we are back. It is another wonderful day, and we are hanging out with the 26.75-inch Glen Blue Kettle from Weber. What we have, folks, is a chimney full of previously lit coals that we're going to get a chance to use again. Why? Because we were able to snuff it out when the cook got done and reuse this stuff again, okay? At the same time, our slow and sear also has just one small layer of unlit coals, okay? So that's what we have going on. We're going to use the traditional wax cube starter and get these babies ashed over. Now, the grill setup will be like this. Let's get this started first and we can talk about that. So our grill setup is going to be truly a searing function today. We are searing and then going low and slow or indirect to finish bringing our foods up to temperature. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's get closer over here. All right, so we will sear our flank steak right here, okay? Both sides. We'll do about a minute, minute and a half on each side, go indirect. We'll do the exact same thing with our shrimp on this side. Quick char on both sides and then indirect. After that, folks, it'll be nothing left to do except go to the cutting board and check out the final product. So right now we have our chimney going, and once this baby ash is over, we'll go right on the unlit coals, and then we'll be at my favorite part of the video, and you know what that is. Let's get cooking. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back, and the Glen Blue Kettle is looking good this afternoon. As you can see, we are ashed over. So what we're going to do now is add our hot coals onto our unlit coals. So let's do that now. So we're trying to hook up a nice sear zone. Okay. Okay, so I'll get those spread around. We'll go ahead and get the lid on, so let's do that right now. Okay, so we have the grill grate in place. You see this baby is piping hot. It's time to go get our flank steak and our shrimp. So I'll go get that and be right back with you guys. Okay, we are back. We have some extreme heat going here. I'm telling you, this slow and sear, when you put lit coals like this, you get up to excess of 600-700 degrees in no time flat. This baby is hot. Can't keep your hand there more than 1 second. You know it's piping hot. We're going to start off first with our beautiful flank steak. Look at this baby. We're going right onto this sear zone and get started. So let's go. Okay, so the idea again, folks, we'll go about 2 minutes on each side, then we're going indirect. Now at the same time, we're going to come right back with our shrimp and just pour those babies on there. Let them just get that good sear on there, and then they'll go indirect as well. This is going to be a really quick cook. We'll get back together when it's time to do the first flip on our flank steak. But thank you for hanging in there with me. Just wanted to show you what we have going on today using this awesome Glen Blue Kettle. Also trying out for the first time spices from Pit Patriots. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay, we are back, and I know you're checking out that beautiful smoke billowing out of that beautiful Glen Blue Kettle. It is time to do the first flip on our flank steak, so we can do that right now. Let's get this opened up. Look at that. Wonderful grilled flavor is what we're going to have, folks. Okay, we'll let the smoke settle a little bit. Go ahead and do this first flip. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that beautiful sear we have. Okay, we're going to shut it down. I tell you what, it looks like it's burning a little bit hotter on this side. We're going to go this way. This is the good thing about grilling, right? You get a chance to see what's going on, course correct as you go. We're going 2 more minutes on this side. Those beautiful lump charcoal is starting to pop and crackle. This is good cooking, folks. I'll see you in about 2 more minutes. Okay, folks, we're back. 2 more minutes have gone by. It's time now to flip and go indirect on this flank steak. So we can do that now. This grill is angry. I talked to you in previous videos about our grills getting angry. This one is mad right now, okay? She's right around 500 degrees on the Weber thermometer. So you know that's give or take 20, 30 degrees. So we're either around 530 or 470, but regardless, we're at great searing temperatures. We're gonna go ahead and get it burped. Lay it to the side. And see how we look on this side. Okay, so as I told you, you can see definitely cooking hotter on this side right here. So anyway, beautiful color. Check out what we got, folks. We're gonna go indirect, let this baby sit here and come up to temperature. Now it's time to do what I love the most, and that is good old-fashioned grilling. So let's get some shrimp going. We'll leave it on right now and let you guys see some of that. These shrimps are definitely infused. They got butter. They have that all-purpose seasoning on them and parsley. We're going right on the grill. We won't be on long. We'll spend very little time here, and we're going to go straight indirect because shrimp cooks up really quick. And this grill is so hot. It is ridiculous. Okay, so we'll just do little portions at a time. I don't want to have too much on there. That way we can manage it. And all we want is char flavor, right? We'll get it fast. You know, once shrimp starts turning pink, they're done. So this is the good part also about grilling. When you get a chance to babysit, hang out with the grill, and get a chance to feel the heartbeat of it, right? So that's what it's all about. Getting to know this 26-inch Glen Blue, and I'm really, really liking what I see. Okay, folks, so we are back. So that was the grilling session. All the shrimp are about to be moved to the side. We did about 1.5 minutes on each side, continuously turning them, as you can see, until we get this beautiful char on both sides. That's what it's all about. Okay, now shrimp is done, all right? I'm gonna go get a container, get those off. Then we're just gonna get the lid closed and let that flank steak to continue to cook indirect until it comes up to temperature. Then it'll be time to meet you guys at the cutting board. I'll go get a container, we'll get the shrimp off, and then we'll get together, like I said, in just a little bit at the cutting board, check out our final product of our awesome flank steak and grilled shrimp using the Pit Patriot spices today. See you guys in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back checking out the final product of this magnificent cook. This is awesome seared beef flank steak and beautiful jumbo colossal shrimp made on the 26.75 Glen Blue Kettle using Pit Patriots Seasonings, folks. So we use the all-purpose seasoning on our shrimp, and we use the all-American barbecue seasoning on our flank steak. As you can see, we have some beautiful end results here. I'm going to taste the shrimp first, let you guys know what I think. Look at this beautiful primal char we put on here. This is what it's all about. As you saw, we listened to some good tunes. All we did was cook the shrimp on 1 minute on each side just to achieve this awesome crust, okay? That's what it was all about. Now, this all-purpose seasoning put a great crust on these shrimp. I'm going to give it a taste. I took it off just in time, folks, because what you want to have is awesome soft flesh on the inside, nice and crispy on the outside. Let's taste this and see what it's all about. Delicious. Okay, I love this all-purpose seasoning. You remember we gave it a butter bath, and then we seasoned it with the all-purpose seasoning. This is good stuff. Okay, I'm going to move this to the side. Let's take this beautiful flank steak off, which has already been put in juices for. Look at that, folks. Let's put this on top. We're not going to waste these juices. This is what it's all about here. Look at that. Juices that's already happened while sitting on the cutting board. So this flank steak has been sitting on the cutting board for about 10 minutes. All right, we're going to come on back now and start doing some slices. Now the grain is going this way, so we want to cut against the grain. We are going to go this way, okay? Look at this. Cuts like butter. And again, folks, what we did was about 2 minutes on each side. That's all we did. Check this out. Look at this. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grills is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grills, grilling is not a pastime. It's a passion. Look at the crust we've achieved using that all-American barbecue seasoning. Okay, we're going to have to give this a taste too before we close this out. Look at this, folks. Juicy. Went indirect after we cooked 2 minutes on each side. Look at that beautiful, beautiful color, okay? This is an awesome medium, and I'm telling you, it pulled apart. Now let's taste it. This is another winner. Okay, you can go to www.pitpatriots.com to check out these seasonings. Michael, I appreciate you sending these to me. I'll definitely keep these in my rotation. Now again, remember I have the wing sauce and I also have the barbecue sauce. We'll get those used throughout the next couple of weeks as well. You see what it says, America first. Give these guys a shot. Appreciate you guys for joining me. Catch you on the next one.